Hello friends, welcome to the ranch. My name is Amanda and I'm so glad to have you. Today is an exciting day because today we are going to do our very first full garden tour. I'm excited to share it with you guys. Even though there is not a lot growing, not a lot is happening, that's kind of the excitement of it, because in a few months we're going to see all of the beauty and everything come together. So I want to start documenting this at the beginning. I mentioned in a previous video that sometimes I have anxiety about, am I starting things on time? Is things behind? However, what's going on? So this is just going to let me look back and see what were things that were planted. We are here at the end of February, or getting close to the end of the February, and see what was planting, what was coming up, and just so we can compare from year to year. Plus, as we, restore this century-old farm, it will be really nice just to see, where we started. The first place I want to start is in the house where I have some of my seedlings starting. This is my seed starting setup, and these two trays have been planted for right at 1 week. I think 1 week today or tomorrow, right around there. And then these I just started this week, so they've only had a couple days. So I think we might have a few things coming up in this one. Both of these have different kinds of peppers started. This is my hot peppers, and those are my more sweeter peppers. And look, guys, little babies coming up. Oh, so exciting. I think most of these are those are my jalapenos at the ends and cayennes. Let's check the other tray and see if there's anything happening yet there. It looks like it's hard to see, but there is just a couple that are starting to come through the soil there as well. These are all on heat mats and these grow lights. These grow lights are set to a 12-hour timer. So the next thing I'm going to show you are some tires that we had planted with some spring bulbs, some tulips, some Easter lilies, some hyacinths. I cannot wait to see if these things come up. So the eventual plan is to make this kind of area a nice circle drive. So last year we've had these old tractor tires, and I planted, like I said, some tulips, and I think some tulips and some hyacinths in there, and then I planted some Easter lilies down there. And in this flower bed, I don't see anything happening. This isn't the best soil, so I don't know. We're just gonna have to see if anything happens there. But over here we do have some exciting things. So over here we have several babies coming up. I am super excited. We've got a little bit of grass coming up that I need to pull. So over here in this tractor tire, I don't have anything planted. I do have these Rose of Sharons. These came from a cutting from my mother-in-law's a long time ago, but I don't have anything planted in this one. I would like to get something planted in there. I don't know if that'll happen this year, but I really would like to. You can see the chickens are out. I would really like to have something planted in there. I do apologize for the wind sound. I do have microphones, but they are not working properly right now, so I will try my best to keep you out of the wind. But this is a garden bed that Jacob built, a raised bed. Jacob's dad actually built us this sign years ago before he passed away, and that is made with some wood from their old barn. And then in this bed, we have Easter lilies planted and tulips and hyacinths. And so I just noticed just a couple days ago, we have some babies just starting to peek out in a few places. There's a good size one over there. There's one here. This is just a couple. I am really excited to see how this bed turns out. I just have envisions of it just overflowing with spring and summer flowers just as you come into the driveway. This is the current state of the in-ground garden. We worked a few days ago to start the cleanup process. We still have a ways to go. I'm hoping we can get that done and all cleaned up. You'll see that in probably the next video. The plan is to get this all taken out, cleaned up, so we can start amending the soil. Over here in these mineral tubs, I do have some garlic planted. I don't know. I planted it in the fall so that it could overwinter, but hopefully it survived. This mineral tub got hit by the tractor when we were building the greenhouse. I should have had it out of the way. So we will see how these do. Okay, we are in a nice, warm, wind-free greenhouse. So I have a few things started in here. I can't wait to show you. So over here I have some of my cool weather crops planted. So I have some kale, spinach, and cabbage. These are a couple plants that I bought at a local greenhouse. A couple of them are not doing so well, but most of them are okay. And then these are some seeds that I planted this last week. And look, you guys can see that there are a few coming up. Got a little stick there or something going on there. Get that out. So just a couple little baby plants coming up. So down here I planted a tub of lettuce, and you can kind of see when getting close that we have some seedlings just starting to poke through. We'll probably go through and thin those out quite a bit. In this bucket, I brought in this bucket. I had this here last year. Actually, I had it in our old house and moved it with us. And it has strawberry plants in it. And it's just got some like old leaves kind of for mulch in there. But you can see the strawberry plants down in there. I brought them in this week to the greenhouse to kind of hopefully, you know, maybe trick them into an early spring. See if we can get those to bloom just a little bit earlier. I'll let you know how that goes. Over here, I have some radishes planted, and they are starting to come up as well. And I have another bucket of strawberries. Also in my greenhouse, I brought in my, that's a piece of trim that I didn't realize was still in here and that we need to paint. But these are my buckets, so just some pots that I need to get planted. My mother-in-law and I were at the greenhouse last weekend. I bought this, and I think can't wait to get that started with probably with some strawberries and that. I know that is a quick kind of garden tour, not much to see here, but that's just it. It's the very beginning of the planting season. It's not even spring yet, and we just have a few things started, and I wanted to start these videos at the very beginning so we can see from start to finish, from the seedlings being planted all the way up to fall harvest, and maybe even growing some food in the greenhouse over winter. We'll see how that goes. This will be our first like real full garden this year. Last year we were in the process of moving. We put the garden in pretty quickly. We didn't have really great soil. We didn't have real great luck. I was still driving back and forth as Jacob was here trying to get things built, and I was still working at my previous job and getting things taken care of at the old house. So we just had a lot going on last garden season. So I am so thankful that we were here and we can get started on this year's. Thank you all for spending time with me on the ranch today. I hope to do these garden videos once a week, once every couple weeks. I'm not sure. We're just going to see how it goes. But I really am excited to share the progress with you and just everything that happens this year on the ranch. I will try to create a playlist of all of this year's garden tours, so they'll be all in one place for future watchers. Anyway, guys, thank you again for spending time with me on the ranch. Stay safe out there. I'll see you next time. Bye.